Hola, my name is Katie from PinayNomad.com. Today we're going to talk about travel guide for Malaysia and Singapore. Let's get to it. Malaysia is pretty close to Singapore. It would only take 6 to 7 hours by train, 4 to 5 hours by bus, and 1 hour by plane. I went to Singapore from Johor Bahru, Malaysia by bus, then went back to Malaysia by plane that cost me around $70. Crossing the Singapore-Malaysia border is kind of confusing, even though it's my second time to travel to Singapore from Malaysia. One important thing that I learned from those trips was to keep my ticket with me even after I boarded the bus. You would need it in case they do random inspections. Here's a do-it-yourself travel itinerary to Singapore and Malaysia. Batu Caves Hindu Temple is a famous landmark in Kuala Lumpur. You won't miss the 140 feet golden structure of Lord Morrigan once you pass the entrance. In order for you to see the 400 million years old limestone caves, you have to take the stairs with 272 steps. Climbing the stairs is easy. The hardest part of it was the mischievous little monkeys along the way. One monkey took away my water bottle from my hand and then ran away like a thief.
Ay, kaya niya buksan. Smart monkey. Binubuksan niya? Oo. Need some help? Ayan na, mahulog. Ay, hindi niya tayo. Galing niya daw.
Perdana Botanical Garden, formerly known as the Perdana Lake Gardens. It's located at the Heritage Park in Kuala Lumpur. Originally, it was created as a recreational park, then turned into a botanical garden. It's nice to stroll around here because of the nice landscape gardens, the man-made lake, and the tiny Stonehenge replica. And guess what? There's no entrance fee. Yep, you heard it right. You don't have to pay a single cent. Petronas Tower. Identical towers, identical wonders. This is probably one of the famous icons everybody would instantly recognize because it's the second tallest building in the world. Those skyscrapers towering 88 floors are Islamic inspired, and the buildings house the corporate headquarters of the Petronas Company and other offices.
There's my friend.
Soraya KLCC. This mall is located underneath Petronas Twin Towers. It's divided into 3 parts: Ampang Mall, Park Mall, and the new Ramly Mall. There's also a science discovery center called Petrosains and an oceanarium called Aquaria. Putrajaya. Putrajaya is located in Selangor, about 25 kilometers from Kuala Lumpur. It's Malaysia's federal administrative capital. Aside from handling the administrative functions of KL, lots of tourists come here because there's a lot of attractions to see. What captured our attention was the bridges and the Marina Putrajaya with a musical fountain and extreme water sports.
And these are the crazy people. Putrajaya? Putrajaya. Dito pinanganak si Jaya. This is Ben. And this is Michelle.
Hi! Mabuhay!
So we're here in Putrajaya Bridge.
Putrajaya Bridge. Number 1. Putrajaya Bridge number 1.
Jalan Alor. If you're craving for local Malaysian cuisine, Jalan Alor is the perfect place to be. You can dare yourself to eat something exotic like frog porridge, pig innards bak kut teh, and braised chicken feet. But if you're not too adventurous, you can still enjoy some seafood restaurants and Chinese hawker food that tastes really good.
And we're going to eat hawker food. So, ano gusto mong kainin?
Okay sana dito pagka hindi muna kasi dyan sa madami kain.
Changkat. This area is famous for pub crawling and after-hours entertainment. Popular bars and restaurants in Kuala Lumpur can be found here. I like the buildings in Changkat because it used to be a pre-war colonial shop houses that were renovated and turned into pubs and Western restaurants.
Party, party.
Yeah!
Okay, now let's move on to Singapore. Resorts World Sentosa. Sentosa is famous leisure destination and island resort getaway in Singapore. You can literally stay here for days without getting bored because they have everything. People of all ages will surely enjoy attractions like Universal Studios, casinos, Sea Aquarium, Singapore Cable Park, Boardwalk, Merlion, Adventure Cove Park, Zip Line Parks, and more.
And this is Zara. She's also Chinese. Ni hao ma. And there's steam coming out from that circle. Cute.
Marina Bay Sands. If you're the kind of person who appreciates great infrastructures, Marina Bay is the perfect spot for you. Marina Bay Sands' famous swimming pool is the largest and the tallest rooftop infinity pool in the world. If you want to get a spectacular view of the city at night, go to the rooftop and take awesome pictures of the skyline. Gardens by the Bay. This 101 hectares nature park is one of my favorite destinations in Singapore because I like the way they showcase tropical landscaping. I know it takes guts and skills to make those conservatories like the Flower Dome and Cloud Forest. I can't say anything but just wow. I'm really impressed. Merlion Park. This park is pretty close to other landmarks like Marina Bay Sands, the Esplanade, and Singapore Flyer. They said Merlion is a well-known marketing icon of Singapore. It represents a mythical creature with the head of a lion and a body of a fish. Taking a photo with this Merlion is a must. Try to search on Instagram Merlion selfies. And you'll be surprised how creative people are taking selfies with this icon.
So many tourists.
Asian Civilizations Museum. You can find the history and ancestral culture of Singapore in this museum. Each gallery is organized according to their geographic locations such as China, the Indian subcontinent, and the Islamic world. There's an entrance fee of 8 Singapore dollars for foreigners and free admission for locals. Singapore Flyer. This world's largest observation wheel gives you a 360-degree view of the city. On a clear day, you can also see a panorama view of Malaysia and Indonesia. It's kinda expensive though. It costs 33 Singapore dollars for a short 30-minute ride. Jurong Bird Park. This park has almost all bird species in the world. You can also find the world's largest walk-in lorry flight aviary at 3,000 square meters and over 9 stories high. Kids will surely love the flying exhibits, interactive shows, bird feeding, and tram ride. So there you have it guys, my suggested DIY travel itinerary for 1 week in Singapore and Malaysia. I stayed there with my friends and they made my trip easier because they know their way around the city. If you have any questions, kindly leave your comments down below. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video.